This is Jamey from Stonemaier Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in Super Skill Pinball, a roll and write game. You can see here a correct image, and here is a vertical image of what your little player mat looks like. This is a roll and write game where you're going to be rolling 2 dice and selecting one of those dice to use on your tableau here in the hopes of in doing well. And I hope from the very beginning that I haven't misplaced that. I was a little tired when I played this game, but yeah, I believe that's correct. Any player rolls 2 dice, you select one of those dice to use. So there's a little bit of choice there. The coolest thing about Super Skill Pinball is the pinball itself. And you can kind of see, it's a little hard to see, but it is this shiny disc here. It's kind of, it's half of a cylinder, and you move it around as if it were a pinball. So you're doing things throughout the game. Usually it's dropping. Usually it's using gravity to simply fall down. So you can see if it was up here, maybe fell down to this area, and I'm going to use a number here, and then it's going to fall further, and I'll use a number down below. And then when it gets to the bottom, as you can see down here, like in a pinball machine, you can use a number to flick it back up to the top and let it trickle down again. This in itself is really, really cool. Like I don't think I've seen this in a roll and write game before. Usually you have access to everything. You just choose one of the little mini games out there and you write a number down in that slot. But here you have to kind of pay attention to this ball and use this top-down mechanism to decide how far you do want to drop, because there's a limited number of times you're going to cross off these numbers every time you flip back up. So there's a limited number of times that you can even flick it back up to the top. In addition to that, one little thing that I think was maybe a little underutilized, but maybe I was missing something in only one play, is that you use 2 mats here. You can actually see it better here. You use 2 mats here. These are 2 separate mats that combine together to form the pinball machine. And I think they did this so that the box would be a little smaller rather than giving you one big mat. But as far as I could tell, there's no modularity here. It's not like I can flip this thing over and use the other side of the mat for a random combination. I could be wrong there. Definitely could be wrong there. But if I am right about this, I think it was maybe just a very small missed opportunity. Just a little design note that if you are combining 2 mats like this, why not make them a variable combination to add to a little replayability in the game? Just a little note. Again, I could be totally wrong about that. Feel free to correct me in the comments below. I take full responsibility for not looking this up in advance. But yeah, the pinball itself, I think, is really cool. Just the idea of having something that you are moving around as you play these different mini games in a roll and write game is really cool. Let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite mechanism in Super Skill Pinball. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on this game. Thanks.